Recording. We may. For the Discord ping. Meantime, I will have my. Oh, you know what helps? Stir the coffee. There it goes. Discord ping out. I guess we can get started now. Okay, so we've got a few masks already, plus some major progress. I think today what we're going to do is... we might just go to the mountains first before doing anything else. 'Cause I do like to get the upgraded sword as soon as possible. Yeah, we'll do that and then we'll knock out some more side quests. Oh, just forgot. It's... there we go. I do remember. Sorry, I was adjusting my microphone a little bit. What we should do too is also get some maps from Tingle. So that we have a little bit more... the maps in this game are a lot more useful. Because they just show a lot more, in my opinion. Than in Ocarina. Oh, we got secret agent money! And now we lost it. It's 007. Now it's a lot less funny. Or referential. A couple sticks. I don't think we need sticks that much for what we're doing now. Let's see. Next, I want to... go buy a map. Yeah. Yeah, let's get a map. I did know something. I'm not too eager to do this archery game right here, because this one is the one I have the most trouble with. There's a few that are a huge pain in the ass. I think we're gonna stick with the critical path for now, the more I think about it. The only thing we might want to do, actually, is get the bunny hood, because that is open to us. We've already seen what he has to say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the bunny hood. This. already got one for Woodfall, and we got one for the mountains that we're going up to, so we're pretty much good. Okay, so what do I need to do first? I think I should go to... I could do... I don't know if I can do the Swamp Skulltula house just yet. So I think what we'll do is just go to Milk Road, go to day 3, get our bunny hood, and head back. Because that's what I initially wanted to do last stream, but we never had a chance to really get into. Pinged on Steam. Okay. Let's see, now that we actually have a bow, one of the other things we can do is actually take care of a dickhead of a bird. Because he'll actually steal our sword if we're not careful. Hello, Eris. How are you today? I hope you are well. You certainly did wake up at just the right time. This is one of the few P-hats in this game, actually. Really doesn't want to die. There we go. Hello, Chip. How are you today? I hope you are well. Could take out that bird and get some extra cash. Do I want to, though? Is the question. Kinda do, just because I don't like him. He drops a big money. Right, come on, you flying turkey. I don't even know what kind of bird he's supposed to be. He kind of looks like a doofy vulture, man. It's not like we don't have time to kill it because we're just trying to get to wait for day 3 so that we can go to Romani Ranch and get the bunny hood. So this guy actually does steal your sword, and the only way to get it back is to either go back in time or to buy it off of the pawn shop. There he goes. Big money. I forget what this tingle sells. You want to hit the owl statue, get the warp point. I've got some fun ideas going for my next, the next VTuber character that I'm working on. The hard part is going to be actually implementing some of them. And seeing if it actually is possible. Let's see, what do you got? Omni Ranch, I will take that one. Why do I only have to... Why can I only buy one map at a time? Great Bay. What's this one? Even though we're not going there yet. Now is actually a great time to show off the song of Double Time. Just two. I always forget if it's 2 or 3. Oh, this is new. Oh, you can pick their exact time. Oh my god, this is amazing. This was an edition that was in the 3DS version. This was not in the original version, so this was added to 2-ship. You do get hints as to how to do the Song of Double Time. It's just the first 3 notes of Song of Time. And that one is just easy for me to remember for whatever fucking reason. We're not going to be able to do all of the side quests in this place. We're just here for the bunny hood. And then we're going to go drop off our rupees and go back in time. We get some hints as to what the hell's going on here. Some creepy looking balloons. Our horse. Which is caged up and we can't really get to. The roof is blown off of this barn. And this girl seems to be a little bit fucked up in the head. She will say that regardless of if we've talked to her or not, because she has basically been lobotomized by alien. But once we get some of the ingredients that we need in order to get here in day 1, we will solve that problem so that she isn't. Well, sort of. I mean, we're still gonna eventually undo it all and go back in time anyway, but, you know. This is our use for this chicken mask. Because we get a hint that that the dog leader who wore this mask, anybody who followed behind him, matured very quickly. So this guy just wants to see some cocks. So, we're gonna show him some cocks. We're gonna take our little popcorns here, little popcorn kernels, and turn them into big popcorn. Pop these little popcorn lemons. Our party is rounding up all of them. I think that's the last one up there. Chicken! Oh shit, we're missing one. Oh shit, he was over there the whole time! Chicken! 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 Yeah! My little popcorns have popped. Bunny Hood! And the Bunny Hood, this is gonna be one of our permanent masks for when we're in human form, because it lets us do this! Move slightly quicker. Alright, now for the song and dance of Void and Death. Moon's gonna fall. I wanna deposit my rupees now. Wanted to see if you can see him cowering in fear yet, but I think it's closer to midnight. So, here's a fun fact. That statue over there, like that little area over there, is actually loaded into this area, and if you hit that owl statue with your sword, it actually is like a debug. Before hitting any other owl statue in the game, it's actually a debug one, and it causes a weird error where you can then just warp to any owl statue in the game without having to gotten it. I don't know how to get over there because there's a weird trickery involving bomb hovering, but just leave town while you can. Alright. That. Got our bunny hood. Go back in time. Fortunately lose all our shit again, but can't be helped. And then we'll continue on with the critical path. Can't forget the Song of Inverted Time. Alright, I'm going to first pick up some cash. I think the only way up here is through the bunny hood, but you might be able to do it with just some good roll time, but... $100 is a good start. I mean, certainly I wouldn't mind getting $100. Again, I doubt there are many people that'd be like, "Oh man, $100." Not unless their option was to get more than $100 and they missed out. Oh. Don't talk to me because I have the fucking bunny hood on.
Hi.
Like the asshole he is. You know what? I'm gonna rob him. Get fucked. That dollar? My dollar. Yeah, I think I want to get the Goron mask next. Yeah, that way I can get a couple other, like, fun masks that are very useful. Because there are two very important masks that are great for cheesing a lot of this game. The bunny hood is one of them. The bunny hood and the stone mask. Because what the stone mask does is that it makes enemies just like pretty much ignore you. Nothing aggroes you until you like, actually actively attack it. Might need bombs for this area too. I think we can get some snowballs. Or the tree. I was expecting money from the tree, but explosives? Sure, why not? So, the curse that's affecting this area is spring is supposed to have happened by now, but it hasn't. So they're stuck in eternal winter. Something I feel resonates very much with myself right now. Spring always has a tendency to have a few false positives where I live. Explore this hut later. Now, we want this. The right path. Snowhead, no. Sounds like you'd rather have just eternal fall or eternal spring. Just that low temperature without all the snow. But close to freezing without actually being freezing cold. Fall I like. Why am I fighting this damn thing anyway? Get fucked. Let's see, what kind of maps do you sell here? Yes, get it. Ranch, Snowhead. Already got both of these maps. I am not okay with Frost and Ice. I'm naturally a cold person. So I have a tendency to be very, I find it very hard to warm up. I was just running a heater not that long ago. A small space heater. Oh right, we do see Kapora Gabora again. I forgot this is the last time we see him. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, try again. Link didn't even jump that time. I don't know what happened there. Unless the bunny hood is like messing with my jumps. But you know, you'd think something called the bunny hood would only give you better jumping power. Yeah, I bet you didn't see getting the lens of truth this early. Coming. Okay. Let's see. Let's put sticks here. Really gonna use sticks. I don't use sticks all that much in this game. This is a nice little tutorial area for it. One of these rocks. Or not. I think one of them actually has a hidden chest that has a art piece. It might just be... Yeah, it was just money. Okay. Oh look, it's the hero of this village. And he looks a little ghostly. Magic. Bunny hug. So this is one of the reasons why we get the bunny hood. Would have been nice for the butler race, but you know. And we could have gotten it earlier. Ah, shit, that was magic. Well, too late. Gonna drop magic? No, you're gonna. Of course, now you drop an arrow. Alright, come on, lead us. Look at this flat fuck. Well, of course. Come on. Got quite the scar on his gut there. close. Okay. Let's see if I can't remember this. This is a shitty maze. Luckily you can preserve your magic by just spamming the button. Turn on and off your Lens of Truth, and also the bunny hood increases your climbing speed. Come on, speak to him. Guy fell to his death. So, we know that he is a hero of the Goron people and wishes to see their admiration once again and to feel that admiration once. So with that in mind, we're gonna... the only way we know how. By giving him a taste of what he wanted. And going in his stead. Okay, next we want you. I'll put you there, and we'll put you there. We don't need this yet. Might as well. This is one of those really cryptic things that we'll need later. But now we have the power to roll like an asshole. First, we want to do this. The quickest way down. You better believe that I spent hours just rolling around as a Goron when I first got this mask. At least as a kid. Now we need to find out why this child is crying. Old, and he doesn't know where his father is. Grand. Now we can get the hell out of here. I would say no. Mainly because they're trying to achieve very different things. Like, this is trying to quickly get you up to speed so you can do this. And then it's suddenly you're at top speed. Like, half the fun with Sonic, anyway, is Sonic is all about its physics. And that's what makes it so fun and interesting. Whereas this is just a quick speed up to wherever you need to get to. And, that's pretty much it. It's still nonetheless interesting. It feels like, I would say... what's the best way to kind of describe this? Yeah, it's mainly about the physics that makes Sonic feel a lot more, at least, interesting to me. Even in a 3D Sonic game. That anymore, so we'll take this. I feel like there's a lot more fiddling around with your items in this game than there was in Ocarina. And we need hot spring water, specifically hot spring water. Again, to even know that there was a hot spring there took me... Actually, I think I needed my dad for help on that one. The furthest I could get was getting the Goron mask as a kid. After that, I was completely stuck in this game. I think understandably so. Because we need to rescue this guy. That's what the hot spring water was for, just to unthaw this asshole. He just pulls a drum from his crotch. I like how he has one single little drum This is just the beginning of the song. And look at all the drums we got as a Goron. Game, we're not playing that instrument now. Yeah, it's just cold and you can't play very well. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go up here. Alright. Now we can go deal with that crying baby. I can't wait to eat this baby. He couldn't remember the last 2 notes of the fucking song. God, that is one ugly ass Goron. So Gorons eat rocks, right? That was what was established in the last game. That diaper on that Goron implies that Goron's shit. The Goron's also just like shit rocks. So does that mean they eat their own feces? Right? Because if they eat rocks and they shit rocks, what's the difference between shitting rocks and eating rocks? I have so many questions. None of them good. Can I actually just... I have to. That sucks. So this is for a side quest to get a mask we will not use in this game because the side quest that is associated with it can suck a fat one. And all you get out of it is a piece of heart anyway. Get the thing? You didn't get... And... There we go. So who was keeping food in the chandelier? That's what I want to know. Gotta take the fucking long way. And avoid shit faces like this guy. I find it so interesting that this game gives you a lot of money and ways to use said rupees at the store, but at the same time, grass still gives you pretty much everything you need, or has a chance to spawn everything you need. So I still find I never end up using my rupees that much in this game. We've got an idiot over here. Yeah, there he is. This shivering idiot. I call him an idiot because he climbed up here and now he can't climb down because he's too hungry. Just fucking climb down, you idiot. Climbing down takes less energy. Like, how hard was that? You deserve to freeze to death up there, you moron. Can we get a hat we won't need? Thank you. The reason why I'm not going to do the quest associated with the stupid mask is because the only way to do it is to collect every frog. And the only way to collect every frog is to go into every single dungeon in the game and do the frog mini boss. Yeah, I'm not doing that. On top of that, finding all the ones out in the overworld shit. Which can, once again, suck a fat one. No, 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 speed! It's here? Yeah, okay. Get this piece of art. I don't think I can get this piece of art without the hookshot. Yeah, I need the hookshot for that. Shit. Well, now I know. Fucking dare you, fucking ice asshole. He thought about it. And this is the entrance to the dungeon. this guy. And play our bongo. Because right now, we just get blown away. Yep. Fuck. There we go. Okay, I remembered. See, we're fine. Just took me a couple of attempts, unlike that old man, who never did find out the actual last tune fucking notes. This giant douche can just fall right off to his death. Bye! Mind you, that fall killed the hero of the Gorons that we are playing as. Bear that in mind. Alright, Snowhead Temple, here we go. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Okay, we're gonna do this. You are gonna need. Oh, that's right. And one of the things that Goron lets us do too, we can actually step on lava for a short period of time, similar to the Goron tunic from Ocarina. There we go. Still got a few in here. Does it tell us right away? Oh, thank God it does tell us right away. There's 15. I think there's 15 in every dungeon. I need to come back here with the treasure of this dungeon. This. Just for speed's sake. This. Up. Now we can go. This, because I knew you were there, you fucking hidden little bitch. God, the real bomb shoes are kind of creepy in this. I think this is the map. Wow, I'm surprised I got that right. Okay, yeah, I need to get fire arrows in order to this is the central gimmick of this place. It's that pillar in the center. You can raise and lower it. You can take chunks out of it. Or most, you want this for the key? See how well I remember this time. Get up. Grab the key and then I'll come back later, kind of. There we go. What the hell? I made fire arrow. That's enough, right? I don't even want to deal with you. And there's the compass! Early on. Let's see. You... Fire. Two. Unless I can hang a bomb. Wait. There we go. Do that. Equip mask. Get fairy. I said get fairy. There we go. It's nice that the fairies actually heal you. You collect them. But it does make them this game a little bit on the easier side. At least its dungeons where its difficulty goes if you are going for that reward. This. I use bunny hook. There we go. Oh no, am I stuck in a loop? I am. Okay. There. That for a loop, asshole. This key. You. You is a false wall. Very end. I'm already like having a full wall and everything. And again, I never use it outside of like the very beginning of this game. You. you get over here, you fucking... Climb faster. There we go, okay. Plenty of time. Wait. Okay, it is, get into. Fuck! I'm gonna do this. Yeah, might as well. All the things here. I needed to come down here anyway. Oh, what's going on? Take it that was your neighbors that knocked on your door or something, and which is why you had to temporarily leave? Okay, yeah, this is just a dead end. Well, that's very nice of you. Can't say I have very great neighbors. But I can't say they're bad either, they're just kind of neighbors. Our one neighbor is a bit, like, anal retentive when it comes to his property and his property line. But other than that, he's alright, he's just some old guy. Fuck, I'm surprised he's still around. He's like in his 80s now. Still able to kind of take care of himself. I still think he drives and everything. This. God, that must have stung. I'm just thinking about it now. Having an open cut and squeezing lemons. Sounds rough. I had that not that long ago, and I had a cut on my hand not that long ago, and I ended up doing some cleaning, but I forgot that I was cleaning with vinegar, and it just stung like hell. Here. Shit. Okay, well, at least I didn't fall again. this room is kind of pointless. I don't think there's a torch up here. I guess I can get that. Wait. Man. Hello, James KB. I hope you are well, and thank you. This was the culmination of a lot of effort on my part. So I'm glad that you like it. I've seen this dungeon also ruin many a speedrunner. I didn't know lemon trees actually had thorns. You can't exactly grow citrus stuff very well up here, where I live. So this asshole, it took me forever to realize, he's a whiz robe. The robed guys who just like shoot beams at you from the previous games. This is like one of the only 3D games that they're in. Until like, I guess Wind Waker. Wind Waker has them as the like toucan guys. The robed toucan mans. And this is not the last time we will see this big weasel. And dead. And now we got fire arrows. So that opens up a lot more for us in this dungeon. I will be right back. 1 second. I have returned. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, so now that we have fire arrow, we can actually do a lot of stuff below to get other stuff we want, or we can progress through the dungeon a little more. I'd say we progress a little bit more, because inevitably I'm going to fall down anyway. Okay, no key, so I did need to go back. I needed to backtrack after all. Well, son of a bitch. Thank you, Eris. Would it be better to just drop down that here and say, oh hey guy, melt. Magic. With magic, there we go. Oh, this is a gold chest. This should be a key then. Oh, there aren't even any more stray fairies in here. Oh shit. Now I know. Freaky looking guy. Alright. Okay, you're just a shortcut. Up to here. Which works because this is actually where I needed to go. I think. Unless this is the... Yeah, this is the wizard room. Shit. I am a fool. Fine. Go here anyway, because I think... Does this lead up? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. It's fine. We're all fine. These fucking snowy bastards. Give him the old 1-2 punch. Give him the fist! I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Right. I wonder if that's a setting. Oh, I was gonna change a setting and I can't remember what it was now. Oh well. I guess it wasn't important because I didn't write it down. This time though, I did learn my lesson and I do have a local recording going at the same time. So I am learning in some regard. Right, cool. And I don't have the thing, so it's kind of pointless. It did save. I checked. I made it public even. I have it downloaded and everything now. Actually, I think I need to be in the room. Get the last of those fairies. Okay. Go here. This room, but it'll work, I think. Struggled a little bit there. Back to human form. Melt. This is what, our 13th fairy? 12th. And the reward, if I recall correctly from this dungeon, is actually the double magic bar, which is pretty nice in this game. Because both the Goron and the Zora have some pretty powerful magics at their disposal. That was close. This is what raises this. Our objective is to make it to each of those points where there's ice, and punch that those ice platforms out from it. That'll give us the correct height we need. This is one of the more tougher dungeons, I would say, in this game, just because it is more of a tougher puzzle. That... yet... found... that cube. Actually, I don't even think we need that. But we do need this. Oh man, part of me is starting to think that I should have had a nap before I started this. Getting sleepy already. Might have to cut it short and just have a short session. I'm gonna get through this dungeon first. I don't think crouch stabs I don't think the crouch stab glitch exists in this game as it does in Ocarina. But it's still fun to do. Okay, do this. We already got the one in that box. In this room. And now we're in this room. Rude. We only need one more stray fairy, and we know roughly where it is, actually. Here. This room. Left. There we go. Look at that, this dungeon's almost done. Ah, itchy face. Ah. You're lucky, rat. Or are you? Get the rat! I have to. It is in my nature. I must catch the rat. Even if it explodes on contact, I have to catch the rat. It's what I was built for. That thing alone right there, where you can just punch those, that had me stuck in this dungeon forever. I did not realize that you would be able to just punch those hockey pucks of ice. You... Wait, we didn't get the boss key yet. That's no good. That's a very good question. I don't know who is carving the ice. Okay. No, too far. Up. Right. There are two things that we have to do with this. We'll get the thing we need for... Oh look, it's this asshole again. God, he's so creepy looking. Damn it. I wonder if I can deck him. Oh no. Ah, not in time. Get fucked. Get fisted. Anything even in here? I guess it probably only drops arrows. Alright, there's our boss key. Now, for one of the more annoying parts of this dungeon. You have to climb all the way back up. You gotta do it a couple of times because we need to get to a hidden wall in this room in order to get the last fairy we need. This is the kind of dungeon that's a huge pain in the ass, especially if you aren't the best with the Goron, which does take a while to get used to. Like, I have some familiarity with it, and I've already fallen in this dungeon. So you could definitely get very, very easily super frustrated in this dungeon. Oh, shit. I already did this. You actually back down. Up we go. Luckily, it has the decency to fill you up on everything. Where is that false wall? Usually marked by like a cloth or like a bit of cloth or something on the wall. Yeah, weirdly enough, with the Deku hovering thing, it's actually based off of distance from the point that you were at, more than anything else. I don't know if this is the best way to get this thing, but this is the way that I've always gotten it. I think you can just roll off the cliff and get this, but... if I... Come on. Keep falling. I'm pretty sure this was not the intended way to get this. Just because this seems a little bit too, slow. But we got the thing. That's what counts. If I do this, will it take me all the way back up here? Yes, it does. Yeah! Utilizing the mechanics. Yeah, I could have used the lens of truth to just see where it was. But it was just a little bit out of visibility range. It's so cold, even the boss is frozen. Now, there are a few ways to beat this boss. One of them involves using the bow. I usually don't do that method. So I haven't talked about it much, but there are a lot of changes between this version, the N64 version, and the 3DS version of Majora's Mask. And there were a lot of changes the 3DS version made. And a lot, not, like most of them were not for the better. They made some things a little bit less cryptic and a little bit easier to kind of understand and get hints for. But they also made it so that certain abilities are just now tied to your magic meter. And they also added a doofy eyeball to every boss that you have to like snipe in order to actually deal any real damage to the boss and to kill it. Which I thought was very stupid, especially since, alright, we haven't gotten the ability yet, but when you get the Zora mask, what is the titular ability of the Zora? The ability to fucking swim. In the 3DS version, your ability to swim is tied to your magic meter. I will never understand that. Why something that should be inherent to the race? Because if you run out of magic, you don't get the spikes when you go in your Goron, but you can still roll in a fucking ball. Even in the 3DS version. But for some stupid reason, in the 3DS version, you need to have magic in order to fucking swim. It's like a fish needing to have magical abilities in order to breathe underwater. It's a fucking fish. Also, bitching aside, that boss, another boss down. Alright, that's 2 out of 4 dungeons. Well, that one didn't say very much compared to the first one. Yeah, the dude should be allowed to shiver, man. He was just literally frozen in a block of ice moments ago. You're just like, hey man, you don't need to shiver, it's spring now. God, I wish spring would hit like this. Where I live. Just instantly spring. It would suck for the allergies, but I would rather just get all of my allergies over with in one fell swoop. Just 1 week of horrible allergies, and then it's over. Rather than just try and draw it out for like months at a time. So before we stop for the evening, we gotta drop off our fairies. I know where the fairy fountain is this time. Yeah, they're even fucking resistant to heat. So there's no reason for them to not build their settlement around lava. Hence my magic power, you say? That double magic. Let's see, any other business that we can get to? There is a mask we can get pretty... We're not gonna be able to do the quest associated with it. Actually, there's a couple masks we can get. Let's set ourselves up for next time. So we're here to get a red potion. I don't have one. And she'll sell the Goron, so I better off the mask. She's a bitch. Okay, now... Can I even get to that guy now that I think about it? I don't know if you need Epona or not. Well... No, I think you do need Epona for that shit. I bought this for nothing. Or we can go get it. No, because it's already night, so you can't do that. Well, I can still get powder kegs. I'm going to unlock the ability to get powder kegs first. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Also, if I remember correctly, there is a hole here. I think it's just a money pit. Yeah, that's money. No, it's bomb shoes! Actually, that's our first time getting shoes. That, so I can bunny hood and... Oh boy, now the wolf hosts are forest flake. Favorite. I think you need the... I swear there's a chest in here. It was just money. Plus there's a secret chest. Nope. Bomb chew bag is just associated with the bomb bag. You need the bomb bag in order to hold both bomb chews and bombs. Now we gotta get our license to get powder kegs. So I need to test you to see. Alright, shut up, guy. There's a ticking bomb right in our face. I need to test if you can use this explosive. Here, use this explosive. Like, what the fuck? Morons are morons. He wants us to open up the racetrack, but we aren't gonna do the racetrack just yet. We're actually gonna go... We're going to just get the license to use powder kegs, then we're gonna go back in time, open it up, and get what we need. This is, what you get from the racetrack is actually an item that you need to get a fully upgraded sword. Because the sword actually upgrades twice. There is a temporary buff version of it called the Razor Sword, which is pretty neat looking, and then there is the Gilded Sword, which is, in my opinion, one of the more underrated swords in this series. I think it looks amazing. Hello, Slimy, how are you today? I hope you are well. Now we need to go back and talk to him, and we shall be certified to use bomb or powder kegs. Ah, good to hear. Naps can either go one of two ways. You can either end up being completely refreshed after them and be energetic and ready to go, or you can wind up being even more tired than when you started. At least that's been my experience. Got the ability to use powder kegs. Alright. Well, you don't help. I forgot that that exists in this game. Okay, so we'll go deposit our rupees, do what we gotta do, and then we'll get the Gilded Sword, and I think we'll call that a session. Now, depending on if I get an energy boost or not. You never know with me. Okay, back in time. I'm so glad that my new form has been so well received, because it's always very risky to try and rebrand yourself in some manner, but to be so well received in all your truest of forms way is very heartwarming. Oh yeah, and the dog's afraid of Gorons. That's what you get for tackling me, you bastard. Enjoy the drink. To draw 200 rupees. And go to the bomb shop. I will buy a powder gun. I need it to be spring in order to track. I do. So I gotta beat the boss again. Let's see. Up to Snowhead. So if you missed the boss fight, congratulations, you get to see it. Because unfortunately you do need 3 days in order to get the sword forged in time. Yep, because it's back to being winter, going back in time, reset everything that we've done. So the boss is back alive and everything. Fortunately, we don't have to do the dungeon all over again because after we've defeated the boss, there's a warp pad at the very beginning that'll warp us directly to the boss. So it's not a big deal unless you do something stupid like that. No, I don't want to. No, shush. Shush, owl. Even in statue form, the owl doesn't shut the fuck up. Kind of cool that you get an option to just refight the bosses if you're bored for whatever reason, or you need to change the area. Like, it probably would have been better if you just had the area permanently altered. Like, if you'd permanently, cured the swamp, or permanently brought, what's it called? Spring to Goron Village. Now the joke's on him, it's gonna be even easier because I have double magic. Actually, let's try and beat him with the arrows. I got about 20 arrows. This should be plausible. Especially since these pots came back. If I can't do it the speedrunner-y way. Okay, I don't know how to manipulate him, so... there's supposed to be a way to basically trick them into standing in one spot and trying to shoot lightning at you over and over again. But I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna go back to my old methods. Stay tried and true. Fortunately, these magic jars just kind of stay here this entire time. Looks like he's almost dead. Whoa! He's like sunk in the ground. Okay, yeah, he's nearly dead. He's dropping bombs now. I guess we really are rolling around at the speed of ground now. Oh shit. Which, that statement may sound stupid, but when you think about it, different frequencies of light probably move at different speeds, right? Or is it all constant? I guess it depends on what you define speed of light. Maybe I'm just overthinking things and I'm very tired. Either way, we're rolling around. We're doing things. I think it took me longer to beat the boss this time than it did the first. There we go. We have brought spring back to the land. Okay. Now we gotta see a twink and a gimp. But a magic sword. There's the gimp. There's the twink. And he even offers us coffee. Yes, so you get 100 slashes before it basically goes back to its original form. But we're going to forge it even further beyond, so that it never breaks. And you never get your sword. The other way to lose that is to either slash it 100 times, hit something 100 times, or B, go back in time, which is kind of ass. Is it this direction I wanted to go in? No. I said no. I need to go towards the village. This snowhead? Yeah, I don't want that. I want over there. this race can either be very easy or very difficult. Because this race has a lot of weird RNG towards it, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. We gotta prove our Goron worth though. Oh cool, he actually charged up our magic before we started. That was nice of the game. Oh. Okay, got a good head start going. But you see, these guys can actually run into us and make us lose our spikes, and thus our ability to move fast. Or if we hit a bomb, see? Just like that. Shit. And I hit a tree. Oh, yeah. Not doing this first try. But that's why we're wasting time while we wait for our sword to be reforged. Looks like I've been disconnected from the stream site. And they can also take your fucking magic too, which are the magic jars. Oh, if I can still win this, if I can squeak out a victory. If I can squeak out a victory! Oh! Fuck yes! It's the prize. The gold dust. Does this count as... It doesn't count as a bomb. Alright. Do we even have any bombs? We don't. And I don't have the blast mask either. Give a bomb and give me. Alright, I'm going to inform my chat what happened. I don't know if you need money for the last upgrade or not, but I'm gonna grab some extra cash just in case. Oh right, I don't have a sword. Oh right, this is bomb choose. Fuck. I'm a fool! Yeah, it's looking like there's some ingest server problems happening. So nobody on the site is able to connect. Damn. puts a damper on some of my plans and slows me down a little bit. Hopefully it comes back online soon. Bees! Rock beats bee! Oh. Oops. Well, I guess I really don't need to be searching for cash. I have the fucking bank. I just need to... yeah, do this. And wait until... hey. Drop off my sword again. Gold dust. Yeah, we get a nice good look at that. I don't know how it breaks and goes back to the Kokiri sword after being split in half like that. Like, this is a very different sword in general. So for the blade to just break off and the whole sword to just completely change forms is just kind of silly. Okay, onto the guy again. Do I have any? Oh, do I have any gold dust? What you call this? It's even top quality. But don't tell anybody. Tomorrow morning. I like how you can actually, like, walk in here, see him forging your sword. Look at the size of the fucking sword on the wall. Can't I use that one? Hey, look, a fucking real smith, unlike the ones in Dark Souls that don't actually have a means to heat up the fucking metal. So they're just breaking it. I like how he has a little coffee pot here. He's got like a hammer, he's got a weird looking sword. I shouldn't complain, I shouldn't really say a weird looking sword because we have swords like that. There we go. Weird. Still not connected yet. Normally it doesn't take long for me to get reconnected. Okay, we should be able to pick up our sword. But it's done, see? Look at that fucking sword. That is such a cool sword. Like, the guards might be a little bit extra, I guess would be the right word for it, but it's such a cool sword. I love the gilded sword. Better than ever and will never break. No matter how many times you use it, it will never lose its edge. And on top of that, it's even longer than the Kokiri sword and the Razor sword. since my stream seems to be borked on the site, I think what I'm going to do is head back to town, deposit my rupees, and call it a session for today. We've made some good progress. Got a couple of side quests done. Unlocked powder kegs. Did a dungeon. Got a new transformation mask. Can't complain about these results. The only thing I can't complain about is the fact that this stream side of things has been kind of borked. That's been happening quite a bit lately. And done. How to save. Slowly remembering it and pressing the buttons. Alright, I guess with this save, I will say thanks for playing with me, everybody. And until next stream, till next video, I guess, in this case. So long, take care, and goodbye!